Hello friends, welcome to another video, and in this video we will see some numerical ability questions of TCS NQT. So these questions have already been asked in August 2022 and that's why these questions are very important for all of you. So try to solve each and every question of this video, and we will also discuss some shortcut which will save your time, and you will get similar type of question only in your final examination. So try to solve each and every questions. Now let us see how to solve this. So the first question is on your screen, and you can pause the video and you can try, then we will move to the solution. Okay, so I hope all of you must have gone through the question. Now let us see how to solve this one. So we will discuss two methods. So the first method is a bit shortcut and the next method is a bit lengthy, as you can see. So we will discuss both the method. So the first method, as you can see, we have to solve this equation and we have to find the value of x. So if you look carefully, now whenever you get these types of questions, then what we have to do, that we have to create the same thing which is in the left hand side. So let us say here we have 8 to the power something. So in right hand side also try to create 8 to the power something in the similar way. And once you create it, then we will just equate. So let me show you. So this is the question. Then in this case we have to create 8 to the power something plus 8 to the power something, but it is not possible for 20. We cannot create. So what we have done, we have tried to create 2 to the power something. So you can see here also we have written this 8 to the power x plus 1 as 2 to the power 3. You can see 8 is nothing but 2 to the power 3, and we know that power is multiplied, so it will be 2 to the power 3 into x plus 1. Similarly 2 to the power 3 into 1 minus x. So now in the left hand side we have 2 to the power something. So in right hand side also try to create a similar fashion, and once you are able to do this, the question is solved. So if you look carefully, this 20 can be written as 16 plus 4. Yes or no? The moment you find that this is 16 plus 4, so same thing I have written. 16 is nothing but 2 to the power 4 and 4 is nothing but 2 square. Now see, here also 2 to the power something, 2 to the power something, here also 2 to the power something and 2 to the power something. The moment we got this, we have to do nothing. Just equate. Since the base is equal, it means power will also be equal. So just we have done the same thing. 3x plus 1. Now this 3x plus 1 will be equal to 4. So same thing we have written. 3x plus 3 equals to 4. 3x equals to 1 and x equals to 1 by 3. So this we got the first value of x. Now 3x plus 1 can be equal to 4 also, and it can be equal to 2 also. Okay, because both condition is there, 2 to the power 4 also, 2 to the power 2. So the first value we will get from here, x equals to 1 by 3. Now in next equation we will do 3x plus 1, that is this one, equal to 2. So first we have done equal to 4 and now we have done equal to 2. So again we have done equal to 2. From here we will get another value which is minus 1 by 3. So we got two value of x which is 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. So this is the, now see how easily we have solved this. Now you might be thinking, why not we equate this? So this also you can do. So one for the first time you have to equate this equals to 4, you will get one value, and again this equals to 2, you will get same value, 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. So in any case you will get this 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. Either equate this with 4 and 2 or equate this with 4 and 2. Okay, so in this way we got the value 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. Now see the lengthy method, which is the usual method if you want to do step by step. So in this case also we have done same thing, but in this case there will be one quadratic equation. You can go through this. It is also simple, but it will take a bit of time, and since we have to save our time, we will use this shortcut. Now this is not for this question only. Whenever you have these types of question in which there is equation and you have to equate it, so try to create a similar thing in left hand side also and right hand side also. The moment you do this, you will get the answer. And in case of this method, just create a quadratic equation, and after solving the quadratic equation, you can see we got the value 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Both the method, whatever you are thinking to use, you can use, but this method will save your time. So the solution will be this option C. So I hope it is clear, question number 1. Now we will move to question number 2. So this is the question. Pause the video and try. Now see, this question is very simple, but here also the main tricky part is we do not have to solve this question. No need to solve it. With the help of just all these options, we will try to get the answer. Okay. So one by one, we will try for each options. So the question is, which of the following is the positive square root of this? So we have to find the root of this, and one of these 4 options will be the root of this number. So we will do reverse. If one of these 4 number is the root, it means if we do square, then we should get this number. So one by one, we will check that whose square is this number. So we will check for this also, this and this. But here is another shortcut. No need to solve for each one. If you look carefully, so see, if you solve also, then it will hardly take some time. But you have to be a bit attentive. The moment you see this, and you will try to take the square of each number, then you will see this will be a plus b whole square. So we will get a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now if you look carefully, the 2ab term, then in case of 2ab, you will get something root 55 in all the options. So this root 55 is, so we got the idea that this term is nothing but 2ab. Okay, so we will just check for 2ab. Out of all these options, 2ab is equals to this or not. Okay, so in this case 2ab will be 2 into 2 4 root 55. So this will not be. In option B, it will be 2ab will be, this is a, this is b, because we will do a plus b whole square. So 2ab will be 2 root 55. So this is 12 root 55. So it will not be also, and this will not be also. Now if you see option C, if you see, you will do a plus b whole square, and you will see for 2ab, so it will be 2 times a into b, so it will be 4 root 55. So this also is not matching. Now if you see carefully this option, and if you try to do 2ab, then it will be 3 into 2, 6 into 2, 12 root 55. And you can see it is matching. The moment you find that this is matching, now we will check for okay. Let us see 89 is also matching or not. So if you take the square, so 2 root 11. If you take the square of this also, okay, then it will be 45, and you take the square of this also, then it will be 45. It is 44, and this will be 45. So this is a square, 2ab is already 12 root 55, and this is b square. Add both of this, so 44 plus 45, which is 89. So you can see if you take the square of d, you will match this. So the answer will be option D. Okay, so this is so you have to try in this way also. With the help of option also, try to get the answer. It will save your time. Or you can solve in regular in normal method also. So in this case, we have directly seen that after taking the square of this option D, we will get the same value. Okay, so answer will be option D. Now move to the next question. So the next question is, if the equation this and this has equal roots, then we have to find the value of this a square 1 plus lambda square, and we have 4 options. Try it yourself. Okay, so in this case, we know all of you know how to find the value of this. So directly there is a formula that if we have equal roots, then I hope all of you know it, that whenever we have equal roots, then discriminant is equals to 0. So this equation we have to apply, b square minus 4ac equals to 0. And I know all of you know this, that whenever we have equal roots of the quadratic, then b square minus 4ac equals to 0. It must be there. The moment it is then only we have equal roots. So just we have to solve this equation, b square minus 4ac, which is discriminant, and discriminant is equals to 0. And if you are not aware, if some of you are not aware, then remember this. Whenever you are given that there are equal roots of the quadratic equation, then just we have to apply this equation, that is b square minus 4ac equals to 0. Now, I know all of you know what is this b, what is a and c. So b is the coefficient of this x. So coefficient of x means just remove this x and whatever you are left with is b. And 4 is already a constant. A is the coefficient of x square. So after x square, whatever you are left with is a. So this is b, this is a. C is the last term. Okay. So after x square plus x, whatever you are left with, that will be c. Okay, all the constant. So put the value one by one, solve it, and we will get the value of a square 1 plus lambda square. So just we are trying to solve this equation. We have put the value of b, we have put the value of a, we have put the value of c. And after solving this, you can easily solve this. So after solving this, next step you can see I have just break this down, c square minus a square, and we got something like this. After that, we have to find the value of this. So what we have done, we have taken all this into right hand side. So we got something like this. You can easily solve this, no? So now we got 4 into 1 plus lambda square, a square equals to something like this. And in this case, this and this will cancel out. So we are left with 4c square. And in this also 4 and 4 will cancel out. So we are left with 1 plus lambda a square is nothing but c square. So I hope we got the answer, which is c square. So in this case, the value of this will be c square. So this option 3 will be our answer. So all clear? Just one thing we have to remember, this formula, b square minus 4ac equals to 0 whenever we have equal roots. That's all. Now move to the next question. So pause the video and try to do it yourself. Okay, so I hope all of you must have gone through the question. So in this question, basically we have to find the average. Okay, so we have to find the average of all the numbers, and there are 5 numbers, and we have to find the average. So let us see how to solve this. So we know average, whenever you have to find the average is nothing but in numerator you will be writing the sum of all the numbers. So whatever numbers are given that you have to find the average, in numerator will be sum of all the numbers, and denominator will be how many numbers are there. So in this case we can see there are 5 numbers. So numerator will be 5, denominator will be 5, and in numerator it will be sum of all the 5 numbers. So first number plus second number plus third number up to 5 number. So in numerator will be sum of all the numbers. So we have to find sum of all the 5 numbers in numerator. And we have already been given the sum of first 3 numbers is 64. So we already got the sum of first 3 number. So just write it. So first 3 number is 64 we have written. Now we are only left with 2 numbers, that is 4th number and 5th number. So for 4th number we have assumed that it is x, and 5th number we have assumed that it is y. So just we have to find the value of x and y. We will put it here and we will solve, and we will get the average. Okay. So now the question has been reduced to find the value of x and y. Now how we will find? So we are given some hint about 4th and 5th number, and the hint is, so see, you have to move step by step, then question will become very simple. Now the hint is the ratio of 4th and 5th number is 5 by 3. So we will use first hint. So the ratio of 4th and 5th, so x by y is 5 by 7. So the ratio is 5:7. So this ratio we have used. So this became our first equation, that is x by y equals to 5 by 7. Now there is one more hint, that the difference between the fourth and the fifth number is 16. So again use this information also. So it is saying that the difference between fourth and fifth. So now we will do x minus y or y minus x. So we will do y minus x. Why? Because if you look carefully the ratio, then this ratio of this y is greater. It is 5:7. It means the value of y is greater. You can see the ratio. The ratio is 5:7. So obviously y value is greater. So that's why we have done y minus x equals to 16. Okay, because y is greater. So y minus x equal to 16. So we have two variable x and y, two equation. Just solve it. We will get the value of x and y. Put it here. Got the answer. Okay. So see how simple it was. So just solve this two equation, and I know all of you can solve these equations. Now, so the same equation I have written it here. Just cross multiply. So 7x minus 5y equals to 0. Equation 2 is y minus x equals to 16. So these are the first and second equation. Now to solve this, there are different methods. Either you can take the value of x from equation 2, put it in equation 1. There are different methods. So the method that we have applied is, I have tried to multiply the second equation by 7. The moment you do, you will get 7y minus 7x equals to 112. So now this become our second equation. Okay, so this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Now if you look carefully the equation 1 and equation 2, and if we add it, so all the x term will cancel out. Add equation 1 and equation 2 and forget this equation for now. Okay, so add this equation and this equation, x will cancel out, we will left with only y. So 7y minus 5y is 2y, which is equals to 112. So after adding the two equation, we got another equation, and in this case we have just y, so we will directly get the value of y, which is 56. Okay, so we know how to solve this two equation. Any method you can use and we will solve it. So here we got the value of y, which is 56. So the once we get the value of y, put it in any equation, you will get value of x. So let us say I put it in this equation. Put value of y 56 here. So x will be 56 minus 16, which is 40. So we got both the value of y, value of x. Put it here. We will get the answer. Okay. So 64 plus 40 plus 56, which is nothing but 160. Divide it by 5 and we will get 32. So this is the average, 32. Okay, so see how simple it was. Just we put the value of x here, y here, add it, we will get 160, divide by 5, 32, which is the answer. So option A will be our answer. So I hope it is clear. So see, I'm discussing all the questions and try to solve each and every question, because in examination you will get similar question only with slight variation. So now move to the next question. Pause the video and try it yourself. Okay, so the question, this question is from time and distance, and these questions are very frequent. So the question is simple. We have a railway platform at certain station is 248 meter long. In how many seconds it is cleared by the express train, which is 127 meter long and travel at a speed of 150 km per hour. So basically we have to find time. We have to find time. Distance is given, speed is given. So just we have to find the time. So I hope it is simple. We can easily solve this. So this is the diagram I have made. And in this case, this is the platform 248 meter long. This is the train, although it does not look like, but for question purpose. So this is the train and it is 127 meter long. And this train, the question is, this train has to pass this station, that is move from here and just cross it. because it is saying that we have to clear the station. In how many seconds it is cleared? Cleared means it should start from here and pass all the way since its last part cross the platform, and this train will come here. So we have to find what time it will take to do this. So very simple. In time and distance there is just one formula. Just remember this. Time equals to distance by speed, or distance equals to speed into time. Anything you can remember. Okay. So we have to find the time, in how many seconds this train will pass through this station completely. So we have to find time, and time is nothing but distance by speed. Distance is given, speed is given, put it here, we will get the answer. But there is one thing you have to remember. This question is very tricky. Okay. Although information is small, we have to just find speed and distance, but one thing we have to keep in mind, that many of you might be thinking the distance will be 248 meter, but this is not correct. The distance traveled by this train is not 248. Sorry. So what is the sorry. So what is the distance? This is not 248, because why am I saying that? Because if you look carefully, so take any point in this engine part. So take a point here. Okay. So initially this point is here. Now after covering all the distance, this point is here. So if you calculate the distance between these 2 points from here to here, it is not 248. It is 248 plus the length of the train. Okay. Now look at the point very carefully. So this is one point, this is another point. So if train has passed, so to calculate the distance, always take a point. So see where this point is and where this point is now. So the point distance between these 2 points is 248 plus the length of the train. So this will be the actual distance covered by the train. Now that point you can take anywhere. You can take here also. So take this point A. So initially the point A is here. Now the same point is here, B. Now if you look carefully, the distance between A and B, it is 127 plus 248. So this will be the distance. Always remember, in these types of question it may confuse you. So this will be the distance, 248 plus 127. That is the distance of the platform also and the distance of the train also. So this will be the actual distance. Only this thing we have to keep in mind. So we got the distance in meter. Now if you look carefully the speed of the train, then it is 150 kilometer per hour. So distance is in meter and it is in kilometer. So convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. Now there is another shortcut. So whenever you have to convert the kilometer per hour, this one, kilometer per hour to meter per second, we have to multiply by 5 by 18. Remember this. Kilometer per hour, if you want to convert to meter per second, just multiply the speed by 5 by 18. Remember this. It will always help you. Kilometer per hour to meter per second, then 5 by 18. And the reverse is 18 by 5. So meter per second to kilometer per hour, then 18 by 5. Just rotate, making the denominator and numerator reverse. So kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18. Remember this. Okay. So same thing we have done it here. We have to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. Then we multiplied by 5 by 18. So now we got meter per second in speed and this is in meter. So just solve this equation. We will get 9 seconds. So it will take 9 seconds for the train to completely pass this or clear this platform. Okay. So I hope it is clear. So two things we learned from this question. Always remember this. Kilometer per hour to meter per second, then multiply by 5 by 18, and meter per second to kilometer per hour, then 18 by 5. Okay, all clear. So our answer will be 9 second. Okay, now move to the next question. Pause the video and try. Okay, now this question is very frequent. You will get this type of question. HCF, find the HCF of the fraction, LCM of the fraction in this way. So if you are aware of this question, all right. If not, we will discuss. So you will get 1 or 2 questions from this topic, HCF. So just we have to find the HCF of the fraction we have been given. So the method is, there is a simple trick you have to remember. Whenever you are asked to find HCF of fraction, it is nothing but HCF of numerator divided by LCM of denominator. That's it. Whenever you have to find HCF, then always remember, if you have to find HCF, numerator of so take HCF of numerator, LCM of denominator. Here HCF, numerator also HCF. In this way, remember. Okay. And there is one more, you will get LCM. So in case of LCM, it is just opposite. In case of LCM, it will be LCM of numerator, HCF of denominator. Just reverse. Okay. So remember these 2 things, it will help you. Okay. So for this question, we have to find HCF. So it will be HCF of numerator divided by LCM of denominator. So this is the question, 3 by 10 and all that. So we have to find HCF of numerator. So what are there in numerator? 3, 15, 18, 33. So just find HCF of 3, 15, 18, 33. So we know it will be 3. Okay. Now LCM of 10, 250, 20, 125. Now we have to find LCM of all the denominator. So denominator are 10, 250, 20, 125. So take the LCM of all this and you will get 500. Take HCF of all this, you will get 3. So answer will be 3 by 500. So see how simple it was. But if you were not knowing, you may miss this question. So this is the question. And just remember this formula and nothing to remember. Whatever you have been asked, in numerator do the same thing, in denominator do the opposite. HCF you have been asked, in numerator do HCF, denominator LCM. LCM you have been asked, then in numerator LCM, denominator HCF. Just take the reverse. So HCF means in numerator also HCF. Just remember this. Okay, so in this way we will get the answer 3 by 500. Now move to the next one. Pause the video and try it yourself. Okay, so we have another question and we have to find the value of A. We have been given some values, we have to simplify it and we have to find the final value. Now this question you might think a bit difficult, but once I discuss it, it will become simple. So the question is like this. Now if you look carefully, so everything is there, 5 square plus 1. I have added these 2 things new, 5 square minus 1 and 5 square minus 1. So I have multiplied and divided by this thing. I have multiplied and divided by this thing. It is a new. Now why we have done this, we will see. Since I have multiplied also and divided also by a same thing, so it will cancel out and it is 1. So it means it is not making any change in the question. Okay, as simple as that. So let us say I have answered 10 and I have multiplied also by 2 and divide also by 2. So it will remain 10 only. So this is just a trick. Now what is the benefit of this is that the moment we have done this, because we want to simplify. Now if you look carefully, so it will simplify this equation. How? So let us say this is A. 5 square, let us consider this to be A and this to be B. So this is A minus B and this is A plus B. Now the moment I have said this A minus B, A plus B, the only thing should strike in your mind is A square minus B square. a minus b into a plus b is nothing but a square minus b square. Okay, so a plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. This is the formula. So this is a minus b and this is a plus b. So multiplying both this, you will get a square minus b square. So this is a, 5 square is a. So a square will be 5 to the power 4. A square minus b square. So we will get 5 to the power 4 minus 1. By multiplying both of this, we got this. Okay, so see, now what is the benefit? Now again, if you look carefully, this is a minus b and this is a plus b. If you consider 5 to the power 4 as a, so this is a minus b into a plus b. So again, by multiplying this and this, you will get a square minus b square, which is 5 to the power 8 minus 1. Okay, now again, if you look carefully, by multiplying this and this, again it will be simplified. Again it will become a minus b, a plus b, and you will get 5 to the power 16 minus 1. So see, one by one we are simplifying the thing. So sorry, minus 1 will not be here. Minus 1. Now if you look these two things, so all this has been simplified. All this has been simplified. And we got 5 to the power 16 minus 1. Now if you look carefully, this 5 to the power 16 minus 1 and 5 to the power 16 plus 1. So this is, let us consider this to be a. So a minus b, a plus b. So again a square minus b square. So by multiplying both of this, you will get 5 to the power 32 minus 1. Now again we got a minus b, and this a plus b. So again by multiplying both of this, you will get a square minus b square, which is 5 to the power 64 minus 1. Okay, so see, by including this one, we simplified all of this with this equation. A plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. Okay, so the moment we included this equation has been simplified into this. 1 plus 12 by this 5 square minus 1 is 24. So 1 plus 12 by 24 into 5 to the power 64 minus 1. So all of this has been simplified into 5 to the power 64 minus 1. So once we got this, just cancel it out two number of times. So it will be 1 plus 5 to the power 64 minus 1 by 2. And if you solve this, you will get this. Okay. So see how simple it was to solve this equation. So the final answer we got is this one, which is option D. 1 plus 5 to the power 64 by 2. Okay, so see, just we multiplied and divided by this and we got. So always remember this, whenever you have term like a plus b, a minus b, try to use this one, it will help. The moment we included this, all of this equation simplified into the single term. So this was the next question. Now let us move to the last question of this video. So pause the video and try. So in this case, basically we have to find the median. So 8 numbers has been given and we have to find the median. So already we have given the median, we have to find the value of x. So basically we have to use the formula of median. So this is also very important. Sometimes questions from median is asked. So to find the median, the idea is simple. Whenever you have to ask, you have been asked to find the median, the first thing you have to do is sort it in ascending order. Sort all the numbers in ascending order and then apply this formula that I have written. Okay, so for ascending order it is already done. It is saying that it is already in ascending, so no need to do this. So just we have to apply the formula. Now for median there are two formulas. It depends on n. Now what is this n? So this n is basically how many numbers are there. So in this case 8 numbers are there, so n is equals to 8. N is equals to 8. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So median formula depends on n. if the numbers are even, then this is the formula. So in this case n is 8, which is even, so we have to apply this formula. Now this formula is nothing, it is just median, basically means middle term. So we have to find the middle term. So in this, what is the middle term? So for that we use this one. Middle term is n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term. N is 4, so n by 2 will be, this n by 2 will be 8 by, n is 8, so n by 2 will be 8 by 2, which is 4. N by 2 will be 4. So 4th term, so this is the 4th term, plus n by 2. So 8 by 2, 4, plus 1, 5. So 4th term plus 5th term by 2. This is the formula. So just we have to find, in median, we have to find the n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term by 2, if n is even. So for our question, n is even. So n by 2th term we have calculated, which is 4th term, which is x plus 2. N by 2 plus 1. So n by 2 is 8 by 2, 4, plus 1, 5th. 5th term is this. Add both of this. So x plus 2 plus x plus 8 by 2, which is this. And this median, so we got the median. Now this median is equals to 29. So we have written it here. 2x plus 10 by 2 equals to 29. Once you solve this, you will get value of x, which is 24. So see how simple it was. We have to just find the median, and median is already given, so we got the value of x, which is 24. So this will be our answer. Okay, and this was for if n is even, and if you will be given that n is odd, then just you have to find the middle term. So let us say we have number 1, 2, 3. So in this case n is 3, which is odd. So whenever you have odd, just take the middle term. It will be the median. So I hope it is clear, and this is all from my side. And go through the playlist. The link is in the description box. There I have discussed the question of all the section, advanced coding question, also numerical ability, reasoning ability. Try to solve maximum number of question. And if you have any doubt in any part, you can write in the comment section. So thank you guys, take care.